Namaste, cherished seekers on the path of enlightenment and inner tranquility. In our journey through the kaleidoscope of human experiences, we often find ourselves amidst the whirlwinds of emotions, particularly when faced with the perplexing behaviors of those around us. As a humble practitioner of ancient yogic traditions, I offer you a tapestry of wisdom interwoven with the light-heartedness of age-old humor to guide you through maintaining your inner peace in the face of life's inevitable disturbances. Embark with me on a tale of two venerable monks, Acharya Dharmesh and Swami Manav, whose footsteps once graced the banks of a tumultuous river. Their journey was halted by a distressed woman, hesitant to cross. Without a flicker of hesitation, Acharya Dharmesh carried her across, an act that stirred a tempest within Swami Manav, who viewed it as a deviation from their ascetic discipline. The sun traversed the sky, and with its descent, Swami Manav's patience waned, culminating in a confrontation. Acharya Dharmesh, with a serene smile, imparted a timeless truth. "My dear brother, I left the woman by the river's edge, yet you carry her still in your heart." This narrative unfolds the profound teaching of letting go. Like Swami Manav, we often clutch onto grievances and slights, allowing them to ferment and overshadow the tranquility of our being. To navigate life's currents with grace, we must learn to release these burdens just as the river relinquishes its waters to the embrace of the ocean. Contemplate the parable of an empty boat adrift on a moonlit night. A solitary fisherman, engrossed in his nocturnal sojourn, perceives another vessel, a silent shadow against the moon's glow, on a collision course with his own. A surge of indignation rises within him, a prelude to a storm of reproaches. Yet as the phantom vessel draws near, he discerns its emptiness, and his anger dissolves into the night air, leaving behind a ripple of enlightenment. This allegory teaches us the virtue of compassion and understanding in our interactions. Those who cross our path, intentionally or unwittingly causing turmoil, are often propelled by the unseen currents of their own struggles and pains. By perceiving their actions as those of an empty boat, we transcend the immediacy of our reactions, allowing the waters of empathy and understanding to quell the ripples of annoyance. Let us reflect upon a moment in the life of the enlightened one, the Buddha, whose serenity was once tested by a man of harsh words and harsher intentions. The Buddha's response was a smile, a silent testament to the imperturbability of his inner calm. To his disciples' inquiring minds, he elucidated, "If someone offers you a gift and you choose not to accept it, to whom does the gift belong?" The venom of words, the arrows of anger, lose their potency when met with the shield of non-reception. This teaching underscores the power of choice in our emotional responses. The provocations of the world, though aimed at us, need not find their mark. Like the Buddha, we can choose serenity over disturbance, a smile over a frown, transforming potential conflicts into moments of inner triumph. Every soul we encounter, every interaction we experience is a mirror reflecting aspects of our own being. Therein lies a tale of a joyful fisherman whose simple life was a symphony of contentment, much to the bafflement of a prosperous, yet perpetually discontented merchant. The fisherman's wisdom lay in his understanding that happiness is not a distant shore to be reached, but the waters in which we swim here and now. In this reflection, we find the invitation to perceive every challenging interaction not as an external affront, but as an internal inquiry. What within us resonates with the discord we experience? How can this moment illuminate the unexplored corridors of our own hearts? By embracing these reflections, we transform our annoyances into opportunities for growth, our frustrations into stepping stones on the path to self-realization. As we wade through the ebb and flow of life's myriad encounters, let us do so with the buoyancy of laughter and the wisdom of the ages as our companions. The journey is strewn with both roses and thorns, yet it is our response to each that defines the fragrance or the pain we carry forth. Each story shared, each parable recounted, may your spirit find the strength to rise above the petty disturbances that life scatters on your path. Embrace the dance of existence with a heart full of laughter, for it is in joy that we find the resilience to weather the storms and bask in the sunlight. Life, in its essence, is a symphony composed of myriad notes, some harmonious, others dissonant. There is an ancient fable about a village musician whose flute, though slightly cracked, produced the most enchanting melodies. When asked about the secret of his flute's unique sound, he replied, "It is through the cracks that the breath of life flows, creating a melody that touches the soul." This simple yet profound wisdom teaches us to embrace the imperfections of life and the people around us. Each crack, each flaw can be a channel for the extraordinary, if only we allow the breath of compassion and understanding to flow through. When faced with the imperfections of others, remember the cracked flute and let your responses be the music that transforms discord into harmony. Consider your interactions as a garden, where each relationship is a unique plant that requires nurturing. There's a parable of an ancient gardener who spoke to his plants, showering them not just with water, but with words of love and encouragement. Neighbors laughed, deeming him a fool, yet his garden flourished like no other. When asked about his secret, he said, "Plants, like people, thrive on love and patience. In your relationships, be the wise gardener. Understand that true growth takes time, and that the beauty of the garden lies in its diversity. Water your interactions with kindness, fertilize them with patience, and watch as the garden of your relationships blossoms, bringing forth flowers of connection and fruits of mutual respect." In the grand cosmic dance, the universe itself finds moments of laughter. There is a delightful story of a sage who laughed every morning upon waking. His disciples, puzzled by this ritual, inquired about the reason for his mirth. He responded, "Each day, the world presents a play so intricate and unpredictable, one cannot help but laugh at the sheer wonder of it all." Let this cosmic laughter resonate in your heart. When faced with annoyances or anger, step back and view the situation as a scene in the grand play of existence. Find the humor in the absurdities, the lightness in the seriousness, and join in the laughter of the sage. For it is in laughter that we transcend our limitations and embrace the fluidity of life. In weaving these ancient tales and teachings into the fabric of your daily life, may you find the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Walk with grace through the tapestry of human experiences, holding fast to the thread of inner peace that weaves through it all. With a heart full of love and a spirit light, with laughter, Namaste.